All right, now you've heard from the experts, CBS 60 Minutes, Time Magazine, Ed Slott, PBS Frontline, that your 401k is not all it's cracked up to be. We've got a calculator that will help put your mind at ease. So let's find out and take a quick look at an example of somebody else. Let me set this up. Up here, we've got a person that's age 45. They're going to put away money until they're 65, take retirement income at 66. Their working tax rate is 25%. Most people think that taxes are going to go up in the future, but we're going to run this at 25%. Most people aren't sure what their fee is, but according to Forbes magazine, the fee on this is actually closer to 4% instead of this 1.5%. And there's the Forbes article. And also we're going to run the analysis at 7%, but you can also see that over the past 14 years, the actual return of the S&P has been about 3.54%. And here's an easier visual of it right here. There's the market. So if you had $100,000 back in 2000, the red line is the S&P without dividends. The green line is the tax-free plan without fees. So everything is equal. Now let's take a quick look. In this box right here, this is their qualified plan. In this box here is the tax-free personal pension plan. Now what we're going to do is we're going to compare the numbers on 10-year jumps, and we're going to compare their cumulative numbers for taxes, fees, death benefit, and income over their lifetime so that you can see which one has the best advantage. Okay, what I want you to do is keep your eyes on these numbers right here. Those are your total advantages: taxes, fees, income, death benefit with a total advantage. And these boxes right here, this is going to be your actual dollar advantage. So let's take a quick look. You can see we've got somebody that's 45. They're putting away $13,000 a year. At the end of year one, they've only paid $214 in fees, and they have $14,000 saved up. If they died at year one and the wife wanted that money, they would take 25% in taxes. They'd be left over $10,000. Now, if instead of putting that money tax deferred into a 401k, they paid the taxes at 25%, took that money home, which would be $10,000, put that money into the tax-free plan, you can see down here at the end of 1 year, they would have a death benefit of over $223,000. This is tax-free. We subtract the $10,000 from the $223. That gives us $212,789 of actual benefit. You can see that we've paid $3,300 in taxes, and we've paid $1,700 in fees. So the $1,700 minus the $214 is a negative $1,494. This is a negative $3,300. These two numbers get subtracted from the death benefit. So our total advantage at this point is 207. The death benefit advantage is 212. Now what we're going to do is we're going to jump up to age 65. So there's 10, there's 20 years. And now let's take a quick look. Taxes, we've paid $70,000. And because this is tax deferred, they've paid nothing at this moment. The fees now are $72,000 versus $35,000. So we're $37,000 less in fees. We're not taking any income yet. The difference in death benefit is $393 versus $626, which is $232,000. The total advantage is over $200,000. Now let's jump up to age 66. This is when income starts coming out. The tax-free plan is going to pay $41,000 at 7%. And this again is tax-free. In order to get $41,000 from their current plan, their taxable plan, they've got to take out $55,000, pay $13,000 in fees in order to get the same net spendable income. So there we are. We're starting to get income. Again, income hasn't changed, but if you'll notice right down here, they're going to be running out of money at age 77. Let's jump up to age 78 when all of the income is gone, and you can see that the most amount of income they took home was $524,000. There's no money left, nothing left over for the heirs, and at age 78, we have a $291,000 tax-free death benefit and $15,000 of additional income. We've saved $73,000 in fees and over $100,000 in taxes. You know, they thought that not paying the taxes using a tax deferred plan was a good deal. Well, it is good. It's great for Uncle Sam because you gave Uncle Sam $174,000 instead of $66,000, and you overpaid by $73,000. But again, this is just at age 78. Let's jump up 10 more years. Now we're at age 88. Now we've got $430,000 of additional income plus a death benefit, tax-free tax-free of over $268,000. But the number one thing that we haven't done, this 401k, this is a best case scenario. What do I mean by that? Well, most people believe that taxes are going to go up. And you can see right here, the black line is revenue. The bar chart is debt. And most likely we will see taxes go up in the future. So let's just move those taxes up to 35%. When I do that, take a look at age 77. I'm going to hit enter, and now they're out of money at age 75. This tax-free plan, it goes up to 120. We're showing 110. In addition to that, we're showing 1.5%. Forbes magazine says the average is 4%. So let's bump this up to, let's just say 2%. And at 2%, they're now out of money at 74. We're now up to $569,000 of additional income plus $268,000 in death benefit. But remember this chart right here? Well, if you look real close, the 401k made about 3.5% over the past 15 years. They don't think it's going to be much better. We're going to continue to see losses. So instead of 7%, let's just say that we move that down to 5%. And remember, when you retire, you're going to move most, if not all of your money into a very low risk platform. So when we hit 5%, now take a look, they're out of money at age 71. We've provided over $681,000 of income tax-free and over $268,000 of tax-free death benefit. So here's the simple question. Would you like to see what your numbers would look like to run the IUL Total Advantage Calculator so that you can have a side-by-side comparison and see how much you're truly paying on your 401k, how long your money will last, and whether or not that 401k is really the best place to put your dollars? Thank you very much.